Shalom, shalom.
Shalom.
Before we begin, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rahakwadash.
I want to give double honors to our teachers, the head apostles and elders of Great Millstone, who rule well and teach sound doctrine, and a strong shalom to the hopeful elect. Back at it again through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, prophesying the downfall of America the Great, filtering current events and things that we see through the scriptures. So without further ado, I'll read this precept and we're going to go into this article, and Lord willing, this will be edifying. This is Matthew 24:6. It says, "And ye shall hear wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet." And this scripture is key because, the disciples were asking Yahweh Shai, how do we know, when the end is going to be here? What signs are we supposed to look for? And this is one of the signs that he gave us. Verse 7 says, "For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom," that spirit of division. "And there shall be famines and pestilences and earthquakes in diverse places. All these are the beginning of sorrows." So we see that the tension between Russia and Ukraine is increasing, and this is a proxy war being fought between Russia and the United States. Russia is one of the key figures that Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua set up to go against America in these last days. And now we're waiting on Ww3. We're going to read this article.
Go
ahead.
This is the RT News. It says, "Death toll rises in Ukraine, strike on Russian city." It says 2 more bodies have been recovered from under the rubble of a multi-story building in Belarus, the emergency ministry has said.
Right, so this is, before you continue on, I'll grab this precept real quick in Isaiah 9. This is Isaiah chapter 9, then verse 5 says, "For every battle of the warriors with confused noise, and garments rolled in blood." So for every battle of the warriors with confused noise, that confused noise goes into swords clattering, hand-to-hand combat, traditional war. "But this shall be with burning and fuel of fire." But this war, World War III, is going to be a series of nuclear missiles being shot from ends of the earth, all aimed at America. Go ahead.
It says death toll from an apartment block collapse caused by a Ukraine strike on Russia, or the Russian city of Belgorod on Sunday has risen to 17 people, the emergency ministry has said. I know Ukraine used to be a part of Russia, but it got split. But like the brother said, the Lord is causing the spirit of division within his nation. All right, because it says, what a nation divided can't stand. All right, now we're seeing the downfall of these damn Edomites, rulership by a country, by who's ever, where Esau's dwelling at, but mainly the major conflict is what? Going to be Russia and America, because, like I say, what is that, in Revelation, that the bear's defeat, so saying that Russia is going to be in the end of America's society. That's what's going to lay America desolate,
Revelation 13. Revelation 13:2. "And the beast which I saw was like unto a leopard."
Right, and that's going into that Greek empire, the leopard, Alexander the Great.
"And his feet were as the feet of a bear." And that bear, like the brother's saying, is going into the Russians. During the time of Daniel, that bear represented the Medo-Persian Empire, but this go around, it represents the Russians. Right. And his mouth as the mouth of a lion.
Right, and that's going into Britain, because they have their America gets all their orders from there, and America came out of Britain.
That's right. "And the dragon gave him his power and his seat and great authority." And that dragon is going into Esau Edom. It evolved from that serpent in the garden to the dragon that it is now. Keep going on.
It says 2 more bodies have been recovered from the rubble. It says the ministry wrote to Telegram on Tuesday, adding that the victims are male and female.
You can skip to the next 2 paragraphs, the capital and then the Russian.
That's what, yeah, it says the capital of Belgorod region on the border with Ukraine came under heavy shelling from Kiev's forces on May 12th.
Right, and again, the scriptures talk about how this place is going to be pelted with missiles. Me and the brother went into the lesson yesterday, and the earth is going to reel to and fro like a drunkard. Why? Because of the series of missiles and the warheads within those missiles. You know, the Lord is about to really show how angry he is with this place and with the inhabitants through one of the facets of his army, the missiles. Go ahead.
It says the Russian Defense Ministry said to a Tokak U tactical missile system, as well as a Olka and Chazak supply.
Yeah, it's like Czechoslovakian supply RM-70 Vampire multiple rocket launchers. We used to carry a T attack on residential areas in the city. So they saying as an act of terrorism, you know, you gotta read between the lines, but ultimately it's prophecy being fulfilled.
Right. Because what's happening at the end of the day, you know, the Lord is mustering up the hosts of the battle. You know, the king's heart is in the hand of the Lord. You know, he turned it so whatever way he will. I mean, and these things that's happening ultimately is what? Prophecy, but at the same time, this is all the Lord's doing. All right, the Lord is working his work right now, you know. But I got this Ezekiel 38 and 2, because this ain't going to do nothing but, you know, spark off World War II, because this ain't just the only, you know, conflict that's going on. You know, you got Israel and Iran, and, you know, Iran, their brethren are starting to get involved, you know. You got the whole Hamas, and I believe Hamas stands for violence or something like that going on, but, you know, that's a whole war in itself, which we already know. With that, it says what the least of the flock, you know, should draw them out, and all that starting with who? Amalek, all right, the chief of Esau's nation, you know. But like I said, you're gonna have allies like Iran and all of them that's gonna be teaming up with Russia and China, all right, that's gonna come together to fight against who? America, you know, that's gonna bring an end to this system, you know, the society over here. But this is Ezekiel 38 and 2. It says, Son of man, set thy face against Gog in the land of Magog, the chief prince of Meshech. And I did look right here, Salakia for my spelling, but I know Russia is a Hebrew word. Chief prince is Rayash. Well, prince is Shar, and Russia, I think, is Rayash, you know. But who's the prince? The prince. All right, you got is Putin. All right, but in this talk about Meshech and Tubal. I mean, well, Moscow and Meshech and Tubal today is now Moscow and Tobolsk. You know, just them two land regions. It says, and say, so like you're reading on, it says, read again, Son of man, set thy face against Gog in the land of Magog, the chief prince of Meshech and Tubal, and prophesy against it. And that's what we're doing right now. We're saying to declare what they're about to do, because while first and foremost the Lord said it, all right, and the Lord said his voice, his words shall not return into him void. So, you know, we got a sure word of prophecy, you know. And we're declaring this right now. It says, and prophesy against it, and say, thus saith the Lord power, behold, I am against thee, O Gog, the chief prince of Meshech and Tubal. It says, I will turn thee back and put hooks into thy jaws. All right, the Lord is now drawing you what? Into into war. You know, it was like Joel 2, you know. But it says, and all thine armies and horses and horsemen, all of them clothed with all sorts of armor. You know, they got that Satan 1, the Satan 2, all that's about to be used. And it says, even a great company with bucklers and shields, all of them handling swords. You know, so the Lord, like I said, is mustering up the host of the battle. You know, getting all these nations prepared for that day. You know, and ultimately what? You know, they're going to end up coming together to try to fight the Lord, but we know that's what's going to end the war. you know.
So yeah, we gotta definitely continue to prophesy against these different nations. You know, the scriptures tell us to constantly be in our watch until Yahweh Shem Yahushua establishes as a praise in the earth. You know, and the Lord said He's gonna avenge His elect who cry day and night. Or if we paraphrasing. So Lord willing, this was edifying. Again, want to give all praise, honor, and glory to
Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua Ba'ashem Rachakadash.
Double honors to our teachers, the head apostles, and the elders of Great Millstone. And Lord willing, until next time, Shalom.
Shalom.